to another episode of Her Work Matters. We are on episode 9, y'all. We're on episode 9. Y'all, it's been a lot going on. That's all I gotta say. But we are here. We are here. God still has me on this earth, and that's all I can say. I'm grateful to still be alive and present on this podcast. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start it off. I don't know. I can't remember what level we on at this point because we been playing so much in the podcast, outside of the podcast.
I'm trying to think. Cause I like to say I think we supposed to be going to level 1 again. I thought we did 2 last week, but we.
That means we might be on 3.
Oh, okay. I didn't know because I remember we started with 3, so I thought we were doing 3, 2, 1. That's why I was like, did we do 2 last week?
I feel like we did 2 last week. Okay, let's just do 1. Let's just do 1. So smart. Okay. Oh. Ooh, I'm scared.
It's not bad, but
Okay.
what do you think I spend most of my time thinking about these days, or who?
Thinking about these days, I think you think a lot about what's your next steps in life.
Yes.
I feel like everybody's thinking about
Yes,
that.
I feel like everybody's on self-reflection and working
everybody's trying to
towards,
figure it out.
That's why I was like,
Yeah, like
everybody's kind of doing the same thing right now.
Yeah. Well, I hope. Everybody.
Well, we are.
We are.
We are
Her Work
doing
Matters.
So we can only speak for us.
Okay. At Her Work Matters, we are doing a lot of self-reflection around here and trying to get our life. Now, why are you picking?
Oh, I forgot. I just picked. I forgot that quick, girl. My bad, y'all. Bear with me today, please.
Ooh, bear with both of us.
Bear with me today.
Bear with both of us.
Please, in my Tiana Taylor voice, please.
Please bear with me.
Please bear with me.
Okay. Imagine, this is a fun one. Imagine I just woke up from a crazy night out. Where did I end up and what do I regret?
I'm gonna say you regret throwing up because you're gonna throw it up.
Oh God, yes.
And where are you at? And that's what's you're in the bed. Like you in the bed, like you trying to get yourself together. DeAisha's gonna need, if DeAisha done got sick the night before getting sick, she's gonna need a little more time that morning to recuperate.
Yes.
She's gonna need a little more time.
Yes, y'all. I think I'm getting to the point now where like I'm gonna have to start cutting off what time I'm drinking. We can't be drinking all times of the night.
I can't drink.
I think I need to have a time limit from now on. Like
I ain't even gonna say a time limit. I need to have a shot minimum. Like it needs to be like, okay, I'm doing 5 shots and that's it. We're done. Cause we can't take it no more.
Yeah, cause and then it's like I have a whole routine when I get done drinking. Like I have to come home, I gotta have something greasy, and then I gotta pop like 2 Tylenols or 2 Advils before I go to sleep, so my head don't be hurting. Cause I'm always gonna have a headache.
Yes, I'm gonna have a headache, but I don't do any of those things. I continue to lay. Sometimes I don't even eat before I drink.
See,
that's my problem.
You have to prepare yourself for the liquor.
I just be going head first.
We get lit tonight.
And I always regret it the next day. Next 2 days, I be regretting it.
Let me see. For you, where did you end up? You definitely ended up at home for sure, because you went home.
I definitely went
home.
Regardless of how, I'm not going to say that, but.
You just went home. You got home.
Safely, sound, all of that.
I feel like you regret the same thing I regret.
Yeah, I regret that I did it. I be like, well, we should do it so hard. It'd be fun in the moment. It just be like afterwards, you have to pay for it so much. Yeah. And it's like, was it really worth it? It don't feel like it now.
Okay.
It don't feel like it was worth it now.
It's like, yourself.
We should have been throwing the shots away.
Okay.
Water shots.
Okay. Should have been chasing it with some water. Which I do that sometimes. Chase my liquid water.
I can't do that. I tried that and it actually made me more sick. Like as soon as I did it, I had to throw up. I don't know.
Well, It don't be plain water. It be, you know how you add.
Oh yeah, I be doing the plain water.
No,
I be trying.
Now the plain water might probably.
Yeah, you know how like you take the shot, you try to chase it real quick. That's what I be trying to do with the water, and I be like, oh no, like that's not doing
I know your
anything.
stomach be like.
It's a lot going on. We got alcohol, water at the same time.
We just in
what
here
are we making in
what
here?
What are we doing?
What are we making in here?
Ma'am, what is the end goal?
Okay, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me?
I'm weak. So, again, we are continuing this month with, talking about women, since it's Women History Month. So today, we are focusing on Black women being in male-dominated fields, or Black women being the representation for other Black women that want to be in higher positions or male-dominated fields. So I want to start off by saying that we are just now getting the representation that we deserve and earned in not even male-dominated spaces. Let's just say
I feel like it's in
any field.
Because it's like regardless, even if it's like a lot of women working in that field, it's like if a male is working in that field, it's still like, I don't know, I feel like you'll be having this thing like, oh my God, okay, like having a Black male teacher. I understand that could be a big deal for some people, but I feel like for me, I had one, and for me it was like, wasn't really beneficial, because he wasn't in it.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like, everybody's so excited that we had a Black teacher here, but he's not.
Yeah.
And nobody's talking about the Black women. Like, we don't really care about them, huh? Y'all not gonna talk about how good they doing?
No.
We're not gonna talk about that.
Because the Black women,
we're not gonna acknowledge that they doing
above
what they
and beyond.
going above and beyond.
They go above and beyond.
I do understand in certain places like that type of representation does matter, but I feel like sometimes it gets overshadowed. The women get overshadowed even when they're working just as hard, or if not harder. And 9 times out of 10, we are working. We have no choice but to.
We have no choice but to work hard. Like we said, we don't have a choice. Black women don't have a choice. We have to get up and go. Somebody is always needing us. There's always a service to be met, whether that be your professional life or your personal life. Like, you're always needed. And it's like
with work, I can't speak for other races. I can only speak for me and my work experiences. I feel like as a Black woman, a lot of stuff was put on me because it's like, oh, well, you do so well with this and you handle this so well. Like, let's give you more. And it's like, no, don't do that. Like, don't keep adding stuff on me to lessen your plate. I don't like it.
Isn't it sad how, like, in some places, like, the better you do with your work, like, they see that as, like, you needing more work? Like,
yes, it's like, no, like, I'm exceptional at what I do.
I'm fulfilling the job description.
But they don't need
doing my job.
Giving me stuff to do.
Like I don't need that.
No, because now I'm stressed out.
Now I'm stressed out.
Now I'm burnt out.
And it'd be like the counterparts, they have the lesser caseload.
They have the less, and
they have more flexibility.
They don't get questioned as much. They don't get questioned as much.
Oh, girl, you already done jumped to one of my points. You already done jumped to one of my points.
It's so amazing to see how our counterparts can get away with things that are in plain sight, that are in our faces. But if it was us, we'd be out the door.
Black women are more likely to be questioned about our expertise. And
cause like, do you really know what you're talking about?
Like, yes.
But y'all not.
And it's like I gotta prove myself. But Elizabeth walked in here.
Nobody said anything about her.
Nobody said anything about her.
And I know Elizabeth don't know what she's doing because she told me.
She told me. She asked me for help.
I told her what to do. I told her what to do.
And Elizabeth been here longer than me. And she still don't know what she's doing. So
and
what's been going on?
Elizabeth don't be doing nothing at work.
Always sitting. And
Elizabeth doesn't do anything at work.
And ready to go to lunch.
But nobody says anything about that.
But let me be away from my desk for 2 seconds.
Okay, we're going to have a meeting to make sure you're open your cases and make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do. Like, yeah.
But, yeah, it's like Black women have more pressure to succeed, but it's like when we do succeed, it's still more pressure to maintain that success. But it's like, I've already proven myself. Like,
Yes.
I completely understand, like, you starting a new job, you have to basically prove that you are capable of doing the job. But once I've proved my capabilities, baby, we're good. Like, you don't need to be...
I don't need you to be helicopter over
Yes.
me. I don't need that.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
I don't work well under that anyways. Like, I don't work well with no supervisor that is always on me, always asking me questions. I don't like micromanagement because I'm the person, I'm going to get my stuff done because I need to get my stuff done and I'm grown and I'm at work.
I know what
I don't need you to do that. I understand what your job is, but as well, you also have a job to do. So you can't be spending all your time over here looking at me.
I'm not the only one on your team. What is everybody? Is everybody else doing their work? Because I could have sworn it was just me. But it's like, I'm meeting all the deadlines.
I will say, I think like my last 2 jobs, I was looking up to not have micromanaging managers or supervisors. I didn't have that. And my last 2 jobs were Black women. That was real like chill. You get what you need to get done, and boom. Like I like that. I prefer that.
Honestly, y'all, my experience with a Black woman supervisor was terrible. Wow. She was a micromanager. But I also feel like she had a lot of stuff going on outside of work, and it kind of spilled over into her work life. I don't think it spilled over intentionally, because now I'm in a different space where like I can see like if you're going through a lot at home, it can come to work. Like they say you're supposed to set up a boundary, but like I can't cut my feelings off.
I can't cut my feelings off, and especially if it's something that's ongoing. Yeah. It's like y'all, I'm going through a lot,
and especially because I gotta go back home to this. Like it's not gonna just temporarily stop because I'm somewhere else for 8 hours, and so
it's not like for those 8 hours it's not happening. Like, it's still going on. Yeah.
I feel like she had a lot of that, but again, you do have to have some kind of boundary with like work and like home life, because you can't just be coming in here treating people any kind of way because you're going through something. So, but on top of that, she was also like very like combative with me, like because I was the one person on her team that actually knew what they was doing. Like I had the job down pat, like to the point where like y'all, I was finishing my work before lunchtime, like because I used to work in Medicaid, so like the cases that I would review, you were supposed to review a certain amount of cases in a day. I would have did all that before lunchtime, like from 1, we got back from lunch at 1, from 1 to 5, I was watching TV. And so it was like, she was kind of combative, because I'm like, girl, I got my work done, but like, she want to like nitpick certain stuff over my work and not help me.
Like that.
Like, you're nitpicking, but, and we're going at it through the
emails.
And and it's passive aggressive, and you know that's like a red. That's like,
for me, if you know you really got something to say to me as a supervisor, call my desk phone, call my work phone, call one of them phones.
Me. Or tell me to come to your office.
Yes, because if you email me and I feel like it's passive aggressive, my response
is gonna be even worse.
It's gonna be real cut dry, like real professional petty. Real professional petty.
That's my favorite thing to do.
And I don't want to go there with you.
I love professional pettiness though.
Because the words you can use.
The words you can use.
Per my last email.
Oh, it's like, were you not listening? Like, girl, you didn't read what I said?
No, I used to always hit them with the as stated below. I was good for as stated below because I just said it.
Previously stated. Because I don't want to keep repeating myself.
I don't. And I'm not.
And why didn't you read at your big age?
Okay, and if you don't answer the whole question, I'm going to ask the question again. I'm like, referring to my last email. Yeah, because
it'd be that. Or I be trying to make people, now I've gotten to the point where I be trying to make people like feel a little slow while they like, because okay, did you read my last email? But like, I'm not sure if you saw my last email, but it said da da da, and it'd be like, and then they'd be like, oh, okay, I missed it. Yeah, because you weren't reading.
Yes.
You didn't read.
You just be wanting to respond and you said what you need to say, and you ain't even see that.
You
already did it, Brenda. Already did it, Brenda.
But
come on, because for me, if I already did something and you're questioning me as if I'm behind or I didn't do it, instead of just coming like, hey, did you get that done or whatever? Yeah, I'm already defensive. Yeah. Because I already did it, actually. Yeah. I already did it.
Yep. Oh, I love, I really despise when somebody email me about something I already did. Like,
yeah. I was like, did you even take the time to check? Did you take the time to check? Because
you clearly didn't.
Or
now I'm not responding.
I used to have situations like my last job. I had a family that I had to meet with for some specific things. I had to work with another social worker, but she didn't do the same thing I did. And y'all, that was the hardest thing. I did not like that. And she was a counterpart. Mm-hmm. And I did not enjoy the experience because it was like the work was still being put on me. Everything. Mm-hmm. Even what your job description is, you want me to do it. Mm-hmm. And she would email me and be like, today's the 12th and it has to be you're supposed to be doing it anyway.
So you want me to do
But
your work?
She didn't want to do it because she was like, well, you've already had the case, so can you just fill it in? No, that's your job.
Yeah.
That's your job.
I dealt with that a lot. Especially with counselors and stuff like that. Like the people that work on the
people on the other agency.
Mm-hmm. They always, well, can you just send me what you said? I'll just rework. No, you
that's
need
how
to make your own.
Whenever I had to work with like the sheriff's office or anything, they'd be like, oh, well, you can just send me like what they told you. Why didn't you go do your interview like you were supposed to do? I did mine.
Did you do your job?
Did you go do your interview?
Clearly
no.
Not. Clearly not. Oh. Yeah, black women just don't have no allies. We don't be having no allies. Sometimes the black women don't be for you.
Yes,
the counterparts don't be for you.
It be the older black women in the job. I have realized working in social services, them older black women, they really were not for us younger women coming in. They weren't for it. No. I feel like.
You want to know why?
Some of them I feel like it's because we have the same position, and it's like.
And it challenges them to do better when they're comfortable in what they're doing.
I feel like it's that, and I feel like it's a moment. It's like you've been here for 30 years, Patricia, in this position. Yeah. And here I am, young and 21, coming in.
Young and fresh. And I'm not going to be here long.
And you're mad about it.
And you're mad about it.
And I'm in school, too. I'm in grad school, too.
So
now
you know.
Really mad because, she thinks she...
So you know this isn't permanent. Like, I'm going to be moving on. I'm moving up in life, and you're just here.
And it's like, you can do the same
choice.
Too. Like, girl, you could literally... My thing is with those type of women, it's like, you could literally... see a young woman come in and like she has all this going on and that might motivate you, and so that might be something y'all can connect over and build a bond over that, like, and it be a good thing. It don't have to be so. I feel like they be challenging us a lot when we first come in. It's like tests. Yeah. And like, why are you testing me?
Like you being initiated into something. Like, I'm gonna see how much I can test you.
Y'all, I swear it's an initiation to DSS.
I don't need that. I don't need that.
It feels
I don't
like
need it. I don't need any of this.
I don't. Cause it's like they expect you to come in. Cause like even if like when I worked at the first DSS I worked at, it was certain stuff I'm like simple things I'm asking like, oh, can you show me how to do this, whatever. And it's like, oh, you gonna have to learn how to do this, baby. And it's like, I know, but this is my first week here, so why can't you just
want to help?
Ma'am, I literally just got here.
Okay, everybody is.
This is my first big girl job.
Okay. Everybody
is help.
You know, you got a damn pat. I'm not there yet.
And it made me uncomfortable to ask for help because I felt like me asking you for help and then you might go back to me, which I don't know, but that's how I felt like it kind of was. Mm-hmm. So it was like, I would rather just go straight to my supervisor and ask her for help than going to y'all because I don't want y'all going back to her trying to make it seem like
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, like, I don't know if she knows what she's doing. I don't know. Like
I'm incompetent.
Yeah, like I'm bothering you by asking you for help.
And you supposed to be helping.
Yes. You got seniority. Like help the youngest.
You're the lead. You're the lead of this team. You're the one that we're supposed to go to before we go to our supervisor.
Yeah.
So why you not
like what they call them? What do they call? It wasn't like a mentor. It was kind of like that because I had that when I went to the other DSS. Basically, it was like my supervisor assigned another social worker to like. Me go shadow her and do that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. Yes, but I feel like her, great, cool. Mm-hmm. The other DSS, that lady over there, no, she won't try to help me, y'all. She wanted me to figure it out on my own.
I don't know.
She wanted me to figure it out bad too.
Yeah. And I don't
like,
know why.
Even when I would get to the office, she would close her door. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. She closed her door. I'm like, okay, she ain't one piece, but I started noticing like when everybody else get here, that door be open, but it's me. Door be closed.
You don't want to help me that bad.
I was only there for I won't even demo.
short people.
I won't even demo.
Like, man, I'm not even in your way.
I'm really not.
I'm trying to figure out another way.
Because I ain't even got through training yet.
I don't even know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on, so I got to do something else because there's not much going on here.
It's no progress. No progress here.
But
yeah, I feel like also, like we were saying, like, Black women don't have support. We don't have allies. And, like, when we do have people who are in position to help us, we don't always get that help. We don't, like, if we were to express to your supervisor or whatever, or even, something in my eye, or even the program director or, the CEO, wherever you are, basically, if you were to communicate with them, like, you want to move up, like, I've been in this position for so-and-so, and I feel like I have met the mark on this job, like, I can't do no more in this position than I've already done, like, I feel like it's best for me to move up, and it's like, in those moments, you might not get the support that you need, because, one, it don't be a lot of people that
leading those
positions that are Black, women or men. And if they are, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to help you. And sometimes they be hating. Like, people do not want to see you win. And it's really sad because, like, especially, like, me, like we talked about last week, like, I'm always looking for somebody Black when I'm in a white-dominated space. Like, I'm looking for somebody Black every time. And so for you to look for comfort and you don't have that, it makes you even more uncomfortable. Like, now I don't even know if I'm capable of doing the position or doing what I'm supposed to do now, because it's like, dang, I'm looking for that. Like, you don't even got to say nothing to me, but I'm just looking for that one look, that one, like, slight, oh, okay, we good. Like, somebody's here that knows me, that looks like me, and, like, if I crack a little Black joke, they gonna laugh. Like, that's what I need.
Yeah,
like,
they gonna get
it. But
I definitely get that, because I feel like I did have support from two people when I was in that position, but I feel like at the same time it was like I was grateful to have them, because I don't think I would have stayed as long as I did if I didn't, because it was such a white county environment. It was very, like, every time I'm going somewhere, I'm like, Lord, I'm over here. I'm out in Trump County, literally. Like, I'm out here with them, and it's like, you really gotta be cautious, especially when you gotta do visits that's later, and it's like, these people have issues, and they have other things going on. Like, you don't know if they might be
Trump flags up.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know. Like, I've had parents to tell me, like, I prefer a white social worker, and it's like, well, you're not getting one. You got me. Like,
I prefer not to be there.
And I feel like that's stressful, because it's like, I want to help everybody. I don't mind helping everybody, but I don't like being that uncomfortable either when I feel like I need to be concerned for my safety, because you are being so against me because of my skin color.
And I'm just here to do my job. It doesn't matter.
And it was surprising to me the amount of us Black social workers that was there that had issues based on race. Like, I understand that's a real thing, but it's like when it's in your face and it's happening to you, you really be like, oh my God.
People are really like me.
No, y'all really don't like me. Y'all really don't like me. Y'all really don't like me
because of the way I look.
You don't like me because of the way I look and the fact of what I'm here for.
Yeah.
That's adding
more
fuel to the fire. Because you don't want me here, period.
And now you really don't want me here.
Now you really don't want me here, because I'm trying to tell you what to do. And now it's like, I need to be on guard. I need to be... Yeah, because like, I remember I had one person tell me, he was like, you can't come to my house unless you have a sheriff. Like, he would not let me in there. He would not let me in. And I called the sheriff. Okay. I don't mind. Plug me if you want to, because I'm going to see these kids. But,
here you go.
Yeah, but I was really like, is he serious right now? I'm like, he's serious.
Dead serious.
He's serious.
Dead serious.
Yeah, he was. And literally, the sheriff had to follow me around the whole house, because he didn't want me going nowhere in his house alone. Like I'm a thief. I was so like, this is happening.
I don't mean no harm, but those be the people that living conditions don't even be up to my standard, and I be like,
because North Carolina standards is okay. Okay,
I'm talking about my standard.
Yeah.
Not what the state say.
Not what North Carolina say is okay, because I don't even agree with.
No.
Okay. But, yeah.
I worked in a predominantly white county too, but I had a different experience. Like I knew they was racist, but they wasn't racist while I was there. If you get what I'm saying, like they tolerated me enough to get through.
See, I had a couple of them,
but I knew for a fact that they did not like me. Like I knew for a fact they do not like black people, but they want to get this case over with or whatever. They gonna do what they need to do.
Yeah, because I've had families like that too. Like some that I'd be like, okay, like. I feel like they were uncomfortable with me being there because they would say little stuff like, "Oh, where'd you go to school?" Like, don't. And then when I tell them, it's like, "Oh wow, really?"
Yeah, because
like, why are you shocked?
I mean,
why are you shocked? Why are you shocked?
Because they really be expecting all black people to go to HBCUs,
or they'll say something like "Oh yeah, like I had this friend." Like, don't tell me about your black friends.
Ooh,
don't,
please don't. It used to be those, and also the ones that used to think they was black. They used to really bother me because we're not friends.
They think we are like
we are not friends. You are not black.
They would be. I had when he would be talking to me and he would be saying stuff. I'd be like, hold on now, like we're gonna have to have some respect about me. We're not homies. Yeah. We're not doing that. Like you're not my homeboy. I'm not your homegirl. Yeah.
This is professional.
Yeah, you talking to me like...
Yeah, no. Don't say too much.
You asking me... y'all.
Yeah. That's just a whole different topic.
Okay, it is. Because I feel like, for me, my experience is like, I have only worked with mainly black people. Mm-hmm. But I'm working for that county, like, that was probably the most... I don't want to say white experience, but it was like the most white experience I've ever had in like my employment history. So it was a very like, I really felt like I had to watch myself all the time. Yes. I feel like I had to watch myself all the time. Like to the point, I wouldn't go to certain parts of the county after a certain time. Because it's like, it's really like you don't need to be going out there.
You don't know what's going on.
You don't know.
And these people is not well.
They are not.
They are not well.
I'm sorry, but sometimes they be strung out, and you don't want to add that on top of you already don't like me, because that's a bad combination for you not to like me and be strung out.
We got too many problems. You're gonna have to choose a struggle, baby.
Choose one,
and I prefer you don't choose me.
I prefer you
don't choose me as the problem.
Choose the other one.
Choose the other one. Fix that. Because I ain't going nowhere. I'm be here to fix it. So.
And it's like, you don't have no choice. And it's like, for me, like, it would be like, dang, for a lot of the truth, it's like, dang, these kids, like, these are amazing kids. And their parents is just out there. And it's like, Lord, these kids might end up not liking me in 20 years. Ooh, they gonna be like,
I be thinking about that. I be wondering that. I'll be like, dang, he like, years from now, am I gonna look up some of these kids on Facebook and be like, dang, I remember when I was working with you. Like, that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see how some of these kids turn out.
For real, because I will say some of them kids, they was like my babies. Like, these
you have
my
those
babies.
Ones. You have those ones.
Yes, it's one. I think about him all the time. Like he be on my mind all the time. I wish I could see him, but like I can't do that. But yes, some of these kids, I really be like, oh, like I miss y'all.
Especially the baby babies, like the really innocent, like they very vulnerable, like got put in this situation.
And it break your heart because it be like, oh my gosh, you didn't ask to be in this situation. You did not ask to be in this situation, and here you are.
And you don't even know it yet.
You don't even know. You just living your child dreams.
Just living your child.
Okay, not even knowing, like, Lord, we might have to take you, baby.
Okay. You might not never see these people. You never gonna remember these people. You might not remember these people.
Child, I might take you, cause they don't get it together, and I would hate to have to do that.
I would hate to have to do that because honestly,
now I feel like
nobody want to split up no family.
Nobody wants to split up no family.
Contrary to popular belief of social work, we just gonna go on it. This social work month, Women's History Month.
We don't get bonuses for taking children.
We
don't
get no joy.
Bonuses. Stop saying
I get no joy off of that.
I get no joy from having to deal with a crying kid. I don't get no joy with having to argue with no parents over their kids trying to tell me I can't tell them what to do. Yes, I can, because you're not doing what you're supposed to do, and that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
And I
So if you was doing what you was supposed to do, I wouldn't be here.
And I don't want to explain to your child either.
And
that's probably the worst. Having to explain to a child, and not teenagers. I'm talking about
5, 6.
5, 6. That
5, 6.
It's not registering. They just gonna start crying. Because they don't know. They don't know.
Or you have to talk, interview a child about what's going on with them. You be like,
Lord have mercy, I'm about to cry right now.
Yes! I'll be like, hold on,
Jesus.
Hold on, okay, because I'll be about to go and you can't do that because that's gonna make the kids that's gonna make them uneasy. So like trying to keep them comfortable, but that stuff is heavy to deal with, and especially it's heavy stuff when it's stuff that you can relate to, and it's like dang, like
secondhand trauma.
Whew.
And then you gotta get in the car and just process.
Yes.
All the way back to the office or home.
Yeah. And then sometimes you might not even really get to process because well, in my case, you might get a case right after that. That might be even worse. Still going. Yup, this day's still going. I might get 2 more cases after I've been traumatized at 10:30 in the morning. So, what are we gonna do? Push it down and keep going. We gotta go see the next family and see what they dealing with. It's been a lot of situations that I've been like, wow, I have not had any time to process this, and I'm just moving on. Like, this is heavy. I know if it's heavy for me, it's heavy for y'all. Yeah. And imagine having like 80 cases just on your head. Ooh. Not even your life. You are traumatized from other people's lives. Secondhand trauma. Woo, not fun. So it's not. I know I enjoy like the kids. I enjoy what I do. I do not enjoy the situations. I don't always enjoy working with the parents, to be honest. It's never the kids. It's always the parents. It's always the adults. And the adults half the time don't even want to listen to what their kids are saying and feeling. And that's why your kid telling me and not you. And you're mad about it. They don't trust you because look what you did to them. You're not. Look at the situation you put them in. They don't trust their caretaker. What you want me to do about it? I'd rather them trust me and tell me than not tell anybody that need the outlets. Okay? Yeah, because I don't be liking that. I don't be liking that.
Social work on the social work 101.
Okay, that's definitely what we done jumped into.
We done jumped into social work 101. But I did have a question for you. So how do you feel about companies during Black History Month? What do you feel about that? Because I feel like it's just for show. Like, I don't feel like it's genuine anymore. I feel like
you don't know what this might sound bad.
I feel like ever since like 2020 when like it was heavy Black Lives Matter, like we're protesting George Floyd, everything is happening. I feel like that's when companies was like, okay, we're gonna have to come up with something or we gotta do something.
That's like they trying to do a Juneteenth now.
Yeah, and it's like, why can't, first of all, why Black people just can't celebrate what they got?
And stop quoting Black leaders once in that 1 month and leaving it at that.
Well, we don't need y'all to help us celebrate.
We don't, but honestly, for me personally, it doesn't bother me. It don't bother me.
It do bother. Some of the stuff bother me. It don't bother me
because for me, it's like, I don't take it personally because it's like, I already don't have a good relationship with y'all, so why would I expect anything less? Like, why would I expect anything more? It don't faze me for it. It just be like, this is what they be doing. Yeah. This is what they be doing.
I feel like I can't really speak on work-wise because ain't nobody wish me happy Black History.
No, I've never
and
had
I wasn't
nobody
expecting. I mean, I'm not expecting it ever.
First of all, honestly, it probably would make me a little uncomfortable for a white person to come and be like, hey, Black History Month. Okay, cause I wouldn't know how to respond to that. Like, I don't know if I would.
Thanks.
Yeah, like exactly.
Reparations.
So it's like I feel like we don't be wanting them in the spaces, but when they do stuff, we be mad about it too. So I just be like, I don't care.
That's true.
Because how we gonna be mad y'all not doing nothing, but be mad when y'all is doing something? We gotta pick one. We gonna have to pick one.
That is a fact. Black people do got to choose one now.
Yeah, cause we be like, y'all better not say nothing, but y'all better say something.
Y'all better say something.
Y'all better say something, but don't do too much.
Okay.
That's how it be.
In lowercase, do say something.
In parentheses. They just ain't going to
I get what you're saying now, because we gotta choose one. Like, do you want them to represent or speak or acknowledge us, or do you just want them to shut up?
Yeah. I mean, preferably, I would just prefer everybody just shut up and let everybody do what they prefer to do.
I would prefer that too.
Like, just let everybody be.
Yeah.
Let's stop trying to make
much.
it something that it's not, especially if that's not what you are really for. Just don't say anything. That's how I feel about it. If you're not for the whole Black History Month stuff, just don't say nothing, Sally.
Just don't say nothing.
You just stay over there and do your work for the whole month and be quiet.
Please.
While we celebrate. You don't be wanting us in no manager positions.
And
I don't know why they don't want us to be the top. Like, why y'all so scared of us being...
Because it's going to be more...
Like the program manager or anything like that. Why are you so upset about that?
Because it's going to turn Black. They can't have a Black-owned... when it didn't start off that way. Especially when Grandpa from 1900 started the company. And,
and Grandpa
he had slaves.
Grandpa's still on the committee.
Father had slaves.
He's still on the committee to make decisions when they got to go to the board. He's still on the trustees board.
Yeah.
Him and his friends.
That's why it will never be. Because they cannot. They have to meet their diversity. Their diversity mark, but just enough.
That's so sad because
just
like
enough.
my last job, I ain't gonna lie, we was like the Black team. We were. Like my supervisor, she was a Black woman and majority of our team was Black. We had one white woman on our team. The other teams, there was another Black woman who was supervisor, but majority of her team was white and she may have had maybe one or two other ones. We were like, this is very interesting to see like how did this happen?
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Because for me, I be trying to figure out when I see stuff like that. It's like, how y'all come up with this? Because like, how does one team might have all, one team have all, and then we might have one team that's a little mixed.
Yeah.
Like,
like
what's
and
this?
that's how I be feeling about
this?
about some of my cases. Because I be feeling like, are y'all giving me the Black people? Like, are you giving me the Black people that's difficult? Because because you feel like I can deal with that. Like, I don't want to deal with that. I would like to have the easygoing people. Like, why do I have to have the challenge? Why?
Okay, why I gotta work harder?
Why I gotta work harder? Why I gotta have the people that I gotta constantly
that want to question me all the time? That constantly want to ask me questions about what I'm doing.
And I'm tired of being questioned.
Because they don't even know how to do what I'm doing.
Do you want
to do this?
And I'm quick. I'm sorry. I don't mean no harm, but I'm quick. Do you want to do my job? Because we're hiring if you want to.
We could use some extra hands.
Okay. You can see what it's like to be on this side, and then you'll figure out why things are operating the way they are.
They be thinking it's so easy. Like some parents, I really think they think they're the only parent on the caseload, and they be like, it's not all about you. Like, you can't keep calling me and calling me and texting me and trying to FaceTime me and showing up at the job. Like, you can't keep doing it.
I have one case like that. She calls me about everything. Now she has gotten to the point where she blind copies me on emails when she's talking to like the DSS social worker and all that kind of stuff. And I just be like, ma'am.
I used to have a parent like that. She would call me about everything. She'd be like, I just wanted to make sure that I can do this, right? I'm like, yeah, you have no stipulations. I'm like, I am not your, because sometimes I feel like I was being treated as if I was like a parole officer.
I'm about to say a probation
officer. I was like,
officer.
yeah, I'm a real probation officer. Like, you don't got to check in with me about everything. Like, just the important stuff that I need to know, but you don't need to be calling me talking about, I got the daycare that stuff together. Like, okay, we wasn't even talking about daycare, but great. That's not even why my case is open, but great. We talking about something else. That's what you need to be worried about. That's what you need to be going to do. Call me about.
What's the updates on that?
Okay. Have you done that yet? Oh, no. That's what I did. No, I haven't. I keep forgetting. No, you don't.
No, you don't. You remember what you want to remember. Because
remember what you want to remember.
It used to be so funny to me how the parents would show up to the visits, but they can't show up for therapy, or they can't show up for the psych evaluation, or they can't show up for the drug test. You can't show up for nothing else, but you here to see this child. You think that's all it's gonna take. That's it.
Child, I would have parents try to tell me they don't need to bring their kids to this forensic interview because ain't nothing wrong. Okay, well they better be there. They better be there.
We'll be the judge of that.
They better be there.
Cause you say it's nothing wrong.
Or they'd be like, or it's always, that time don't work for me. You only got about 2 times to do that with me before I just call you and tell you what time it's going to be. And if you miss it, take that up with them people because you know you're going to be in trouble. Don't play with it.
See, I was on foster care side. Oh, that don't work for you? I'll come get them.
No, I ain't have to pick up no kids. Thank God.
I'll come get them.
Thank God. Y'all.
It's always a problem.
Y'all, I was in.
Who?
I don't even know what really was. I was about to say, I don't even know what my position really was. I do know now that I think about it. Because I was thinking about the letters.
All of them.
Basically, I was an assessor. So I'm like the first person that come out when it's like something happening. I got to be right at the house, knocking on the door.
Traumatizing. You don't know what you're walking into.
Especially when you get the cases where you can't call the family. You have to just pop up. Yeah, that's the worst. That's the worst. Because they hate that. They hate that. Like,
I mean, rightfully so. You want somebody else popping
up
in their house.
Exactly. but also, why would you do something this crazy?
True. That's true.
Why would you do that?
You didn't think we weren't coming.
And when they found out we wouldn't talk to them kids at the school, I didn't give you permission, and you didn't have to. It was a different track. I didn't have to tell you nothing. Well, here's my supervisor's number, and she gonna tell you the same thing. Like, she gonna tell you the same thing.
I used to love that.
Okay? And I was, they gonna call you. Yep. They gonna call you and ask you this. Here you go. I gave you your number. Please do. Because I'm not gonna argue with you.
Ever. Well,
I'm not gonna argue with you. I might if I had to. But if it start going to, you don't talk to my supervisor. Don't talk to her.
Until my voice start cracking. I'll be like, all right, we need to get off the phone because I'm about to start saying some things that I need to say. It's about to go from professional to personal.
Okay.
I'm about to get right with you.
They be taking it personal sometimes. They be making it personal. They be trying to take shots. Like, hold on now.
Because you don't know me.
I'll take this badge off.
I don't even got it on.
No. No. I'm not going to do that. But
I don't have it on.
They used to try to take me. I used to have some people that I would just give me such a hard time just because. But then I also had some families that would be like, I understand why you're here. You gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah. You know, I love those.
Those are the best.
I love those.
Thank
you for being cooperative so we can get this done.
Yeah.
Because when you make it harder on me, this drags the process out. Now it's been too long.
And I'm over it.
I'm over it. I don't even want to do this no more, but I gotta finish this out. Lord. Oh, Lord.
Welcome to social work, y'all.
Welcome to social
If you
work.
ever are interested in doing social work, just listen to this episode.
Okay.
Listen
very
to our first
rewarding,
episode, too.
but very insightful.
Very rewarding, insightful, and a little draining.
Mm-hmm.
I put it like
I
this.
wouldn't say a little.
It is draining depending on what type of social work you're in, and also if you don't have no support. Like when you leave work, like if you don't have nothing to decompress, it's gonna be a lot because you gotta go right back.
You gotta go right back. It's sometimes work go home with you.
Work always went home with me, unfortunately.
It be them notes, them case notes.
Case notes.
Oh Lord, I couldn't stand working in Compass. I had to do Compass. I had to work in Compass or Northwoods, someplace called Northwoods.
Yeah, girl, that just rung a bell. I just started eating.
Girl, now I started itching.
Too much software. Too much type.
Compass, Northwoods, all these different. Too much.
Why y'all don't have
day sheets? I hated day sheets.
Day sheets are.
Did they make y'all do what y'all did to the T? I hated that.
Well, I will say, when I had my supervisor was very chill at my kids' job. Like she was
loved
very
her.
chill,
Shout out to both of them actually,
because she won't there half the time. So while I'm showing up, and it was she was one of those supervisors just tell me that you're somewhere so I can cover for you. Whole time I'm at home.
Yeah, my supervisor.
I'm at home.
Definitely communicate with me.
Yeah.
Communicate with me.
Yeah.
I'm communicating.
I'm communicating.
Or
she my supervisor, she was really good at if she knew somebody was listening to our conversation, or we was on the phone and somebody else was in the room and she knew I was getting ready to go home, but she didn't want nobody else to know. She'd be like, "Oh, what visit you say you was about to go to?" And I'll be like, "I'm getting ready."
Yeah, I'm about to go see the Matthews.
She'd be like, "Okay, well, be safe. I'll see you later." Girl, I'm going to the house.com.
That just took me back to. make do what you can.
Do what you can.
Do what you
finesse for real.
Finesse and work the system so it don't work you, baby.
That's the key.
That really is major key.
Major key alert.
You work the system, don't let it work you.
Oh my God.
Look, they will try to break you down. They will try to break you down. Okay.
But we're not gonna go there.
We're not gonna go there.
We gonna move on.
We are good.
We are
good.
We are good. Okay. But yeah, y'all, you know, we just discussing the things that we all deal with, have dealt with.
Yes.
We're probably gonna continue to deal with because
with.
of the society that we live in.
Yes.
Patriarchy, sexism, racism, all these great things. All these things that women, black women, we have to deal with. The society is set up. It's not gonna change until we get the people that we need to be in those positions. And
it's society, and that system, that beast is broken. Yeah, it's broken.
Oh, for sure.
It is broken at its core.
Big broken.
Like, it is broken at its core, if we're being honest.
Like, shattered.
So you got two beasts to deal with. Society and them. It's like, can't win for losing when they both fighting against you.
That's the one right there. That is the one right there. Okay, so we are going to move on into what matter most. We're moving on. Move the car. You see me? Mm-hmm. What matter most?
That's why I look at the week.
Child.
Me too. Okay, I know. Okay, so what mattered to me last week was, I had therapy last week, and I feel like what mattered to me was realizing that I need to start working on regulating my mood and processing things in a way that I don't take it personally. Like, knowing that basically ain't nobody stunting me. That's what mattered to me. I don't gotta worry about nobody because ain't nobody stunting me, and I need to feel what I feel to be good. Because if I don't, I'm gonna be struggling. So, that's been hitting all weekend for me. So it's been mattering for about a couple days now.
Strong.
Whoa.
What mattered most to me, y'all? Life has been lifing, but the people around me have been hovering around me again. Every time somebody's always rallying around me, I'm always going through it. But life, I'm still alive.
I've been feeling like my village always have to do this to me.
Yeah.
They always gotta huddle.
Huddle. Umbrella.
Yup. It's
umbrella
like
and bucket for tears.
Okay.
And the mop.
It's like everybody in my village be having different roles to play when we huddle.
Okay.
Because
you do this.
Every team player needs to play their part on this because we all need each other, right?
Okay. We need everyone for this one. This is a big one.
Yeah.
So that's what mattered most to me. Just having the people really around me, because life ain't been fair to me, but we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. I'm still here. I'm still alive.
Yes. Because life don't happen to us. It just be happening. Because life be happening to everybody.
And you know, it's not gonna always be great. Life is not always gonna be great. It's gonna be some rough.
I just wish sometimes the low wasn't as low. That's all.
Yes, and I be trying to feel like, what do I be doing to deserve the low? What is happening? But we're gonna learn from this. So we don't have to repeat. Moving on again. To affirmations. So I told y'all all my affirmations are gonna come from Black women for this month. So today is from Maya Angelou.
Oh, Miss Maya.
Miss Maya, rest in peace, Miss Maya. She says, stand up straight and realize who you are, that you tower over your circumstances. You are a child of God. Stand up straight.
Stand up. Stand up.
Stand up straight.
Stand up. Get up.
Do you know who you belong to? Tower over your circumstances.
Miss Maya.
Don't let them tower over you.
I'm gonna have to work on that,
because all I could see, honestly, y'all, I have a very vivid imagination, but all I could see was all my emotions just standing over top of me like a blob, and I'm just like sitting on the floor crying. Like that's what I see.
So y'all know what you wanna know what I
What you see?
King Kong on top of the New York Empire State Building. Yeah. Oh, like I need to be like that. Yeah, like this is me.
This is my stuff.
Yes, that's how I
wrong or right.
Mine.
Wrong or right. This is mine.
Yes.
I'm gonna stand behind it. These are my decisions.
Yes, and I'm standing on it.
Yeah. Can't nobody tell you nothing about yourself that you already know. Like you already accept it. So.
Whoa.
That's just that on that.
Whoa. So mine is from Reminders for Black Girls again.
Yes.
So this one is kind of lengthy, y'all, but it's good.
That's all right.
Okay, so it says Black women have a presence that will restructure the whole room. We are walking architects built from concrete situations. We have the power to build substantial ideas and better versions of ourselves over time. When the world breaks us, we pick up our own toolkit and rebuild a better blueprint. Black women are dedicated to leveraging ourselves to create better days ahead of us. We break, we feel weak sometimes, but we are not designed to feel strong in every situation. We weren't born to suppress ourselves while progressing our way through life. Acting strong will break us, sis.
Acting strong will break us,
It's the acting strong will break us.
The key word is acting.
Thank you. Keyword is acting for me.
The keyword was acting for me too, cause
for me it's acting and walking architects built from concrete situations. Hard body. Stop playing with us. Stop playing with us.
Black women are hard body young.
Stop playing with us, cause y'all need us. Black women make the world go round. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say.
Black women power. The power that black women have.
We're like vibranium in Wakanda. That's how I feel. That's why it's so much, but y'all just can't handle all this. Like
it's just too much.
It's too much for y'all. Y'all can't handle all this power.
You can't
handle all this power, and you trying to figure out why you don't got it. You wanna know why you don't got it?
Cause you're not me.
You're not me.
You're not me.
It's okay. It's okay.
And it's okay, but be you and stand in your power.
Be happy about the tools you have in your toolkit. Stop trying to snatch our toolkit and steal it and say it was yours.
Trying to gentrify the toolkit.
Because we came up with the
tools. You gonna turn it into a lunchbox.
And that's not even what it was meant for.
This is our stuff.
Our stuff. And y'all trying to keep taking it. Now, when we snatch it back, we don't want to hear nothing because now we aggressive. But y'all took our stuff first.
Ooh, I was aggressive and irate. We hope, y'all had a great time listening to this episode.
Yes.
We talked about some amazing topics. Again, if you want to do social work, please think long and hard about that. I'm not saying it's not worth it, but I'm saying it is hard.
Or know exactly what you want to get into. Don't just think
you want to do or think you are capable of doing it because
y'all just do your research. Do your research.
And if possible, find you a mentor. Find you a social work mentor.
One that you can relate to.
And preferably one that
actually
is experienced and wants to help, and they know what they're doing. Yeah. Like they are holding on to the ethics, like morals, values are straight.
They can tell you what you need to do to get to the next level. Like they are progressing as well, but they can tell you to level yourself up, and they don't have no problem doing that.
So take all that. Please take the affirmations because those was A1.
The affirmations was affirmating today.
They were vibrating.
Okay, because it's gonna get chills, y'all.
Okay. So take all that and we are foolish. Take all that and we will see y'all on the next episode. Bye.